Everybody was popping. This is Crystal Swirls Reloaded. And today we are going to talk about the comedian called Monique. The name of this video is Monique Leveled Up Only to Marry Down. There she is with her husband of 10 years. His last name is Hicks. I'll get to his first name in a minute. Now, this Nignog is in charge of her career, and ever since he has taken the title of being her manager, her career has taken a sharp nosedive. He negotiates her contracts. He gives her advice. He basically feels like Monique should demand top dollar. This is Monique's downfall. This man that you see in the picture right here. I'm calling it out. I'm saying what every black person in America is saying right now. Now, before she got with this Nignog, and he's not a bad looking dude, she was doing hella good. Hella good. She was popular as hell. She was right up there with Steve Harvey. And ever since he stepped his black ass into her affairs, her business affairs, she has not been doing good. She's not pulling in the money. Her name is not popping anymore because he feels that she should demand top dollar. And that is not how business works. Sometimes it's all about keeping relevant. If you keep relevant, then you can demand top dollar. And that is something that this Nignog does not seem to understand. Now, Monique was once a plus-size woman. She no longer is. And check out the title. Monique clarifies open marriage to Sidney Hicks. That's his name, Sidney. That's a bitch name. Sidney Hicks. And she says it was her idea. Now, I can understand why she said it was her idea. Because mammies like Monique usually tend to have a low self-esteem and think that if they're overweight, they have limited options, and if they get a decent, okay, I'll call him nice looking. If they get a nice looking brother like the one she snagged, that she feels like, wow, I'm lucky to have him. He wants an open marriage. I'm going to put that out. I'm going to beat him to the punch and propose an open marriage so I won't get hurt. Because if I propose an open marriage, there's no way he's going to want to leave me because it's too good of a deal to pass up. He gets to have his cake and eat it too, and I know my man ain't going nowhere. And I'd rather him tell me about it and I know about what he's doing than for me to get hurt and find out that he's cheating behind my back. So that's the mentality of Monique. And she claims that this was her idea. And I do believe it was. But think about it. Think about how desperate and dusty that sounds. That you don't think enough of yourself to be with a man that is faithful to you. You don't give yourself the benefit of the doubt that you can keep a man all to yourself. You think that because you're overweight and you're not, Instagram model material, you think that, he's going to cheat because it's Hollywood and there are beautiful women everywhere and you don't want to feel like you're being tricked, like you're being bamboozled. So to beat him to the punch, you do the dirty work for him and you announce that it's okay, Tyrone. It's okay. You can cheat on me. Let's call it an open marriage. At least my feelings won't get hurt, and you can tell me all about whatever you're doing to spare me the pain. This is how low these celebrity black women are going. They're getting men that are not on their level. And on top of that, they're supporting the man and giving him a license to cheat on them. Now, if he cheats, along with cheating comes buying gifts, impressing the woman that he's cheating with. Whose money is he going to do that with? Hers, of course. Look at the transformation. Now, Monique could have easily bagged her a Brad, a Jose, or a Chung Lee. But it was too late. She was already married to this loser. And, she lost all that weight just to jump through fire hoops and deal with a man who she pretty much sensed that he would not be faithful to her. So she beat him to the punch and announced for him that they should have an open marriage. Now, you done lost all this weight only to settle for a Dusty. What the fuck is he doing? Where is his money coming from? What is this guy's job? Does he have a job? Oh, I forgot. He's your manager. That's his job, right? Spending your money. And because you're in an open marriage, he's going to be running around spending money on other women that he's cheating with, and you're okay with that because it's an open marriage. Yeah, we get it. This is struggle love. I hate to say it, but this is struggle love. Monique is loud. She's outspoken. She has a masculine energy, and she's feminine in the sense that she lets this nignog lead her career right down the tubes. And everybody in Hollywood is talking that she's hard to work with. They're saying that she lets her manager slash husband do all her negotiations and that he demands top dollars and he is not willing to compromise. And therefore, Monique has turned down many appearances, many roles that would have kept her name relevant in the industry. Now Monique is a has-been. She is a well-known celebrity, don't get me wrong, but she's not pulling in the money because she keeps turning down roles, because her manager doesn't think that she's being offered enough. Now let's look at her net worth. She's worth $13 million. Now, just because it says that her net worth is $13 million, that basically comes from all of her comedy shows, her movies, her royalties. That's what determines her $13 million. But that doesn't mean that she has that in the bank. Okay? That just means her net worth of all the work that she's done. Now, it appears to me like she's in struggle mode with her career, with her finances, because she's jumping on social media and she even begged the viewers to boycott Netflix because she said they were practicing gender and color bias. Really? Now, here's the deal with that. I'll explain that later. Now, back to this thing about her open marriage. She says that it's so not about sex. Bullshit. It is about sex. The reason why she's having an open marriage is because she fears that her husband is going to be unfaithful to her. Now, these mammies know how black men are. They are race loyal. Why? I don't know. But they know that black men are not faithful. They're not known to be faithful. And they pretty much know the game with these nignogs. So, Monique is painting this picture that it's not about sex. So if it's not about sex, what is it about? Because I doubt very much if this open marriage concept is because of her needs. Because most women, all they want is love and affection from their man that they are crazy about. And she got a decent looking one. So she is obviously very attracted to him. So I doubt very much if she wants to be jumping around with different men digging up in her ass. I don't think that's the case here. I think this is all about him wanting to dip and dab with different women while living off of her money. Now, when she did Precious, she got $50,000. And she said she got such a low amount because she was doing a favor for a friend. Now, Netflix offered her $2 million, but she had to audition. She said, no, I'm not auditioning. So they said, okay, well, we're going to give you $500,000 if you don't audition. She turned it down. Now, this is a bad career decision coming from her husband, of course. And as you can plainly see, she did Precious for $50,000 as a favor, but she's going to turn down $500,000 without an audition from Netflix? Okay. Okay, Monique. We get it. You know, the truth is this. Monique is not going to dig herself out of this hole because she is known in Hollywood as being not workable. Because her husband is her manager and he negotiates all her contracts and does the talking for her, demanding top dollar, nobody wants to work with her. So this black love concept, whether it's in the ghetto or whether it's in Hollywood, it doesn't seem to be working for black women. And black women like Monique consistently continue to take L's and jump through fire hoops for their black love. They marry down, they don't practice hypergamy, and they suffer. I don't think she's leaving this black male of hers, who she calls Zaddy. Yes, she calls this nigga Zaddy. Why? I don't know, because he's not a baller. He's not the provider, but she calls him Zaddy. So black women, take a lesson from Monique, who was loud, aggressive, masculine, and, she doesn't know how to level up and marry up. She leveled up and she married down. So swirlers, take notes. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and please comment. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.